Welcome back to today's React. We're looking at 5 things science still can't explain. Already know what to do. I got it right here. You already know. Follow the Twitch. I will go live eventually.
The placebo effect.
The placebo effect, like, it's genuinely so weird to me. Like these medical trials, they'll have a fake drug, a placebo drug, the real drug, and then they have the people who don't take anything just to see and compare whether or not the actual drug works. But some people who take the placebo will legit cure themselves. Now, obviously, there's probably some other stuff going on in that. But just the thought of like your brain healing yourself because you think something that was given to you is the cure, it's like that's genuinely so insane if that's how it works. Because I know people can drink juice and people tell them it's alcohol and then they, become drunk or whatever. Because if the mind can influence the body to that degree, imagine what we can do. Maybe humans can fly. Who knows? Maybe we got superpowers for real. But we'll never know because nobody can actually delude themselves to the point of believing that they can actually fly. Unless maybe you have a mental illness. I don't know.
Take a fake pill, feel better. That's the placebo effect. And it's real. People with migraines, depression, even chronic pain have shown legit improvement from sugar pills. The brain just goes, oh, we're doing medicine now, and kicks into healing mode. The crazy part is, it doesn't just feel better. Physical symptoms sometimes improve, brain scans light up, and stress hormones drop. Some patients are even told they're taking a placebo and still feel better. That's like watching a magic trick while being told it's fake and still being amazed. Science calls it the mind-body connection. I call it your brain hustling your body like a con artist. Déjà vu.
I thought he's gonna add more to that, but yeah, I agree with that. Not even just deja vu, just dreams playing out in real life. I need somebody to explain that to me. Like, I will have a dream that I've dreamt 5 years ago and it could play out today. It makes no sense.
That creepy feeling that you've lived this exact moment before? Deja vu. Nearly everyone experiences it, but no one really understands why. Some scientists think it's a memory hiccup, like your brain accidentally files a new experience into the already seen folder. Others think it might be a delay between different brain processes syncing up, or a misfire while your brain tries to make sense of what it's seeing. There's also speculation it could be linked to stress, fatigue, or even tiny undetectable seizures. So when you feel like you've heard
That's a little scary.
all this before, you kind of have, but not really. Thanks, brain. Why we yawn.
Isn't it because we're tired? I thought that was something that's explained. I've never heard this one before.
We've sent robots to Mars. We've mapped the human genome. We cloned a sheep, but we still don't really know why we yawn. We yawn when we're tired, bored, stressed, or even when we see someone else yawn. It might be our body trying to cool down the brain or some weird leftover instinct from caveman days, but scientists still can't agree. They've done experiments, brain scans, and even tried to make rats yawn on command. Nothing. Zero answers. It's one of those things that seems simple until you try to explain it. Some studies suggest...
I mean, it is simple, is it not? Because if you continuously only do it in times that you're bored or tired, just something you do when you're bored or tired, I don't think that it's crazy. Unless, like, you were just running and then randomly your body was like I feel like that's explained unless, like, I'm not a scientist. I don't study psychology and all that extra junk, so my opinion really doesn't really matter on that. But in my head, I feel like that should just make sense. Like, even though you can't see brain waves going in to make people yawn, I can understand like the copying somebody else's yawn part, but just yawning in general, I feel like that's explained. I would understand if you can't explain why we yawn when we see other person yawn, but yawning in general, I don't know, that makes sense to me.
It's social. That yawning might help group alertness, like saying, hey, we're all tired, let's take a break. But even that's just a theory. It doesn't explain why we yawn when we're alone, or while watching videos about yawning. You've probably yawned at least
I didn't even yawn watching this video, so don't even say that.
once watching this.
Nope.
Animal migration GPS. Bird.
Yeah, I don't, like, bro, animals, I'm sure they communicate in some way, but I don't understand how, like, some things can just be built into their DNA, like, just right off the bat. They just know exactly what to do. Like, a bird could be left alone. Like, it could be, hatch out the egg, the mother or father of the bird dead, died somewhere or whatever, or just never comes back. Let me not say dead. Like, it'll still know how to fly. So I don't know.
Turtles, whales, they migrate thousands of miles with mind-blowing precision. But how? Scientists have uncovered some clues: magnetic fields, the sun, stars, scent trails, even low-frequency sound waves. But no single system fully explains the accuracy. Some species return to the exact same beach or pond they were born in years later. There's growing evidence they can see Earth's magnetic field, but we don't know how that works, or how they combine it with other cues.
Maybe. I'm sure animals see things and hear things. Well, obviously they do, but like, you know what I mean? Like things that we can't tell that they're seeing.
So next time you get lost with Google Maps, remember, a bird with a brain the size of a peanut might have done it better. The hum.
Especially a crow.
In some towns around the world, people report hearing a constant low hum, like a truck engine idling in the distance.
I don't think I've ever had that.
But there is no truck, or engine, or anything. It's called the hum.
Maybe in like silence, because your brain makes you hear something to get rid of complete silence.
It's been reported in the UK, New Mexico, Canada, and other places since the 1970s. It's usually around 30 to 40 hertz, just low enough to be creepy and just loud enough to keep you up at night. No single cause, no consistent source, and not everyone hears it. Some people are fine, others report headaches, insomnia, or just this constant low-grade irritation. The most unsettling part? Sometimes entire towns just stop hearing it, like the hum knew it was being watched.
What is this guy talking about, bro? I've never heard of this. I don't know what this is. It just sounds like everybody just trying to copy or like be a part of the crowd, because like if 10 people are saying, oh dang, y'all hear that? You hear that sound like when it's quiet at night? I'm like, yeah, I hear that. And then there'll be like 5 other people who never even heard what they're talking about, and then they just say, yeah, they heard it, just because they don't want to be outside of the crowd. I feel like it's just one of those things. I don't think it's that crazy. That's obviously the end of that video. I don't even think it's that long of a video. It's probably gonna be like 6 minutes, but you already know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Follow the Twitch. If you got to the end of this video, type in the comment the word bot. That's how I'll know that you watched the full video. I keep looking into the wrong camera.